you student here, and already 10 problems we have discussed. We are going for next one. Next problem I read. For a particle in non-uniform accelerated circular motion. Option. Two conditions are there. Non-uniform. Non-uniform is velocity is also not constant. It is accelerated, but circular one. Velocity is radial, acceleration is transverse. Only. Velocity is transverse and acceleration is radial only. Velocity is radial and acceleration has both radial and transverse component. Velocity is transverse and acceleration has both radial and transverse component. See that in this one, velocity is a transverse. Last one, suppose this is 11th problem we are discussing, uniform one. It is O, this is A. Velocity is here, radius is here. If it is uniform, acceleration is along the radius. Meaning is that this is velocity is a tangential and acceleration is radial. But this is the case of uniform circular motion. But when it is non-uniform, this velocity, acceleration is always radial. This is coming, velocity becomes that it has both the component, transverse as well as. Now this velocity, non-uniform, its direction is always tangential, transverse. Velocity can never be radial. Velocity is always tangential. So V is always tangential. But in this case, non-uniform, acceleration has both components. One is a radial and one is transverse, AT. So in this case, this option is velocity is transverse, but acceleration has a radial and a transverse component. In case of non-uniform, this is the case of non-uniform. That is, velocity is transverse, but acceleration is radial and transverse. This is the option. Velocity is transverse and acceleration has both radial and transverse component. Now we begin with projectile motion. I read. A projectile is fired from the surface of the earth with a velocity 5 meters per second. A projectile is fired from the surface of the earth with a velocity 5 meters per second and an angle with the horizontal. Another projectile is fired from another planet with a velocity 3 meters per second. Two planets are there at the same angle. Follows a trajectory which is identical with the trajectory of projectile fired from earth. The value of acceleration due to acceleration on the planet is G is given here. There is one planet, earth is there. Projectile is fired, it goes in this way. Range is equal to V0 square sine 2 theta divided by G. Another is there, another planet. It is here velocity is by 5. In this one, velocity is 5. So it becomes. So another planet RP I am saying. Range remains same. It follows same one. Velocity square sine 2 theta by G. This is G on Earth, G on planet. Angle remains same. So sine theta in both the cases same. So RE by RP is equal to, this is 5 square means 25. This is 9, 3 into GP will go up. G planet is equal to G into Earth. Now you can see this one. That is, velocity here was 5, velocity here. Now GP is asked. So this GP is equal to, this is 1, this is equal to 1. 9 GE divided by, this is 9 GE divided by 25. GE is given as, so GP is equal to 9 into 9.8 divided by 25. I multiply this also by 4, I multiply this also by 4. I get it. 9 into 9.8 into 4 divided by 100. 9 8s are 72. 9 9s are 81 and this 7, 89 into 4 divided by 100, which is equal to 8. 4 9s are 36. 4 8s are 32 and it becomes, it is here, divided by 100, which one will become as 3.56 meter per second square. G on planet is equal to 3.56 meter per second. This is the right option, it must come. Let us 3.5 is there. Different options are given, but accurate option, if it is given, option is given as 3.5. Option given is 3.5. It is not given 3.56. So it is, this is the right option. Next problem. A missile is fired for maximum range with an initial velocity of 20 meter per second. If G is equal to 10, the range of the missile is, that is, missile is fired, maximum range is there, initial velocity is, the range of the missile is, this one is 11, 12, 13 kilometers. Range of the missile V0 square sine 2 theta divided by G. Sine 2 theta is equal to 1, range becomes maximum. V0 square by G, maximum range. Initial velocity of missile is given by 20. 20 into 20 divided by 10, which gives us 40 meter. Right answer, range is 40 meter. 20 into 20, it's 40 meter. Next one. This one is coming as 40. Here I am writing it as 40. The speed of a projectile at its maximum height is half its initial velocity. The angle of projection is. See that this is projectile is launched. Here we can divide it into V0 cos theta, V0 sin theta. As it's a climbing up, this component, Vy component becomes less. At highest point, Vy component, Vy becomes 0, but Vx remains V0 cos theta. This remains same because the acceleration is vertically downward, no horizontal acceleration. Therefore, at highest point, Vy is 0. So at highest point, velocity is equal to V0 cos theta, which is half the initial velocity, which gives us cos theta is equal to half, theta is equal to 60 degrees. A projectile fired with initial velocity u at some angle theta has a range r. If initial velocity be doubled at the same angle of projection, the range will be, there is 15th problem. Range formula we know, V0 square sine 2 theta divided by G. Theta is same, therefore R is equal to V0 square divided by G. 1. R2. What is done to R2? Velocity is made double. So that becomes 4 V0 square by G, which is 4 times R1. Therefore, range will become 4 times. That is the right answer. That is, range becomes 4 times.